Hey all, Russ here, RVerTV. Welcome. Check it out. We're in beautiful Quartzsite. It's the end of February. It rained cats and dogs yesterday. I always love the desert after it rains. It just cleans everything up. There's no dust. Look at it, crystal blue skies. Just like somebody washed it all down. Anyway, we're getting ready to head out of town. Down here checking mail, taking care of a few odds and ends. Gonna head north. Gonna go up and do a little exploring. There's the big old Quartzsite sign. That's on this end of town. That sign is probably the most popular because you get the best sunshine right behind you. That's a good place to get a selfie if you want one. I figure I'll take the long way. I got to stop by Tyson Wells real quick, drop off a couple things before we head north. That was cool meeting Devin there at Patty's RV and Propane. Boy, those smoothies in there are good. Be sure to check out. Say hi to Lisa and get one of them. Blueberry banana. Love it. Right across here from that Coyote Fresh food store. Good old fuel. It's jumping up a little bit. Travel plans. I'm starting to plan it out. You know, we're at the end of February. 1st of March is coming up. Going to be making a couple mini trips. Like next week, going to go down around the Phoenix area. Explore around there a little bit. And then 2 weeks after that, I'm hoping to get all the way down to the southeastern part of Arizona. I'm still waiting on weather. It's almost there. You know, down there you still have mountains. You can even get some snow and cold. So that's kind of been the wait. That's high on the list. We're going to do that in March. Then in April, I think a little bit of Nevada this time. Do some exploring around Nevada. I've kind of hit and miss around up there, but maybe we'll make a pretty good adventure. Might even sneak back into Death Valley too. So those are the short-term plans, and then the big trip, that'll start in May, about the end of May. Not leaving quite so early this year. There's old Solar Bill there on the right. Stop, see Gus and his wife, Rose. You know, that old historic jailhouse is behind their building. Get some selfies back there. Be sure to say hi to Gus. They got some pretty good deals. I think they're going strong through April. Is there hours? Then also right up here past the old stagecoach, where that big yellow tank is, K&B Tools. All these guys stay open, I think, through the 1st of April, mid-April, something like that. Sure to stop, say hi to Kenny. And of course, here's the downtown area. Don't forget about the main trading post. Outback Pizza and Phil, the owner. They got the stage music daily. Now he stays open pretty much year round. So you'll be able to get pizzas and shop there pretty much, I think, all year long. But sure to say hi to Phil. All right, we're gonna make a left up here. You can really tell that you can sense the town's calming down. I mean, just the traffic alone. It is calming down. That was a pretty decent rain, though. I mean, it's cold today for the desert. It's only going to be in the 50s, and that's cold for here. Because I know the rest of the country, you guys are getting slammed with the same storm. I mean, it was a beast of wind that came through here. And here's our world famous exit 17. Not even any trucks or cars here. Pretty cool. Make a left here on Queuing. You know, it seems like these truck stops, they're a lot more money on fuel than the little independent ones in town. By a good 15-20 cents a gallon. Something to remember. There is a flood of RVs that come out of Yuma too. All the snowbirds down there. Right at 1st of March, a lot of the Canadian folks, they start heading home. They're going to head north. So there's going to be a good amount of traffic. Okay, we'll head down Queuing here. Off to the right, looks like a few vendors still going at Desert Gardens, but they're winding it up. They're shutting it down for the year. Yeah, there's 2 or 3 going in there. It looks like they're still open. Alright, here's our Tyson wash. Not much rain this winter. You know, December we had quite a few showers, but January was extremely dry. Even that rain yesterday, it didn't amount to much at all, enough to settle the dust. It's so dry, it just soaked it up. There's a couple good showers, but it didn't last long. Maybe like 30 to 60 minutes, something like that. Alright, I just make a quick pit stop here at the game store, run in. You know, I might even sneak, don't tell anyone, one of these exotic sodas that he sells in here. Let's go check it out. If you've never been in here before, my goodness, welcome to the game store. And check out these sodas. Oh man, what flavor do you want? Oh. I mean, there's all kinds of root beers that's made with the real sugar. Oh, yum. Look at them. Yeah. I'm thinking root beer sounds good. All right, ready to rock and roll. So long, game store. See you in about a week. Probably before I go to Phoenix area next week, I'll stop through here, check mail again. A lot of the vendors, they didn't open up because of the winds and the rain yesterday. Usually weekends are all open. Still hard to believe. I mean, February is almost gone. Heading north. Thinking about taking a little different way instead of going through Havasu. Maybe we'll cut over once we get up to Parker and cut over on the California side and go up that direction. Something different, some different scenery. Here's Main and Central. A lot of RVs on the road right now. They're moving. They're on the move. But the ones that live way up north, like Idaho, Washington State, they hang for a while yet because it's still snowing and cold. This morning here it was 32 degrees, right at freezing. Kind of unusual. I know it doesn't sound bad to the rest of the world, but this is the desert. Hey, that red building there on the left, that's a new barbecue place. That used to be Herb's Hardware. Some folks fixed it up. They're only open a few days a week though. Gonna have to try it for the season totally ends. Right there on the left is Miners Depot. They got a ton of stuff literally on sale before they shut down for the season. Get in and see Blake and Lisa and Josh and the crew. They got a whole boatload of merchandise they're going to unload. Everything's on sale now. If you're looking for metal detectors, pans, mining equipment, all that good stuff, they got it. And that's it. Last street, just across Tyson. Look at there's Border Patrol. You know, this is one of the only routes within a lot of miles that go down to Mexico. This highway right here. Heavily traveled road. You know what? Maybe we'll stop out. You know, I had a question the other day about Plomosa Road. Maybe we'll stop and see what's out there yet. You know what's good too about the rain we had yesterday? It's going to bring out spring bloom. Flowers will be blooming. It's at the end of February. The bloom really doesn't take place to about the third week of March. Third week March to about the first week of April. We'll be on the hunt. We'll go look at for some spring bloom, especially up around Oatman. That's usually where I find them. Okay, here's Plomosa Road. Look at that. They still got their camp host set up. Them guys stay set up here till April 1st, I believe. So that's where you get your permit out here. I don't see too many rigs. We'll go across the road and maybe we'll take a look at it from the air. But for the dispersed areas, this is my favorite. Look how flat it is. It's almost like a paved parking lot out here. It's that flat. And it's wide open. I mean, this stretch of road goes clear over to Bouse, almost 25 miles, and at least half of that is dispersed camping on both sides of the mountains up here, which is called Quinn Pass. All right, let's check it from the air. Well, you don't see too many. There's a few out there. You can see how long they just hang right alongside the road. It's long, miles and miles of 14-day free camping. But yeah, most of them have left. A lot of people metal detect out here too. You can find stuff. Rock hounds, that's direction up towards Parker. That's the way we're heading out. Look across. Yeah, look how clear you can see the mountains. This crystal clear way over there. Way off in the distance. That's even the Colorado River where it flows. That's how far you can see. There's the intersection, Plomosa Road and the highway. Looking back towards Quartzsite. Well, too cool for school. This is one of my favorite times to be down here, is in the early spring like this. Still nice and cool. Few people, but it's not overcrowded. And there's still stuff going on, a lot of vendors, still a lot of activities. You know, it's gearing up. The La Paz County Fair's coming up, I believe, on the 12th or the 18th, something like that. That'll be coming up. That's kind of different. That's held way out of town. And they have it early because of the heat. Most county fairs are usually in the summertime, but not here. Way too hot for it. Well, what do you say? Let's take a different route north. Have a little fun. Journey continues. Talk soon.